If you can't stick to one thing, if your interests keep changing, if you start strong but lose interest fast, people will say you lack discipline. But psychology says something else. Some minds are not designed to stay in one box. Some minds are built to explore. You don't have a weak mind. You have a wide mind. And wide minds don't move in straight lines. They move in patterns, circles, connections, layers. This is called the Polymath Advantage. A polymath is not someone who is confused. A polymath is someone who is curious. They don't just want one answer. They want to understand everything. And that can look like inconsistency from the outside. But inside, it's depth. Here's what happens to people like this. You get excited about something. You dive deep. You learn fast. You grow fast. Then, your brain gets bored. Not because the thing is useless, but because your brain has extracted what it needed. Your brain says, okay, what's next? And society says, you quit too fast. But psychology says, your brain is novelty-driven, pattern-seeking, and growth-oriented. That's not weakness, that's wiring. Now here's the dangerous part. When you don't understand this about yourself, you start telling yourself the wrong story. You say, I'm lazy, I'm unstable, I never finish anything, I can't be trusted. And that self-story slowly kills your confidence. Not because it's true, but because you repeat it. A polymath doesn't lack discipline. They lack permission to be multidimensional. Most systems are built for specialists. One skill, one role, one identity. But polymaths feel trapped in that. They don't want one life. They want layers. That's why they feel restless. That's why they feel bored. That's why they feel empty when they try to be normal. They're not meant for narrow lives. They're meant for integrated lives. Now listen carefully. Being a polymath does not mean you can live chaotically. It doesn't mean starting 50 things and finishing nothing. It means learning how to connect everything you love into one direction. Most polymaths fail not because they lack talent, but because they lack structure. Not discipline like a soldier, discipline like an architect. An architect doesn't build one wall forever. They design a system. You don't need to force yourself to become someone you're not. You need to design your life around how your brain actually works. Your boredom is not a flaw. It's a signal. Your curiosity is not a distraction. It's a compass. Your many interests are not random. They're pieces of a bigger identity. And once you learn to integrate them, you become dangerous in a good way. Because now, you think wider. You adapt faster. You learn quicker. You connect deeper. You're not scattered. You're expansive. So next time someone says, why can't you just stick to one thing? Tell them, I'm not inconsistent. I'm multidimensional. And I'm building something bigger than one label.